Notch, and Robin Walker will all be signing weapons to give away to people. But we are live, we're back, it's the second map of this super exciting match. It is the Premier Division, the OZ Winter League version 8. And it is, of course, Team Immunity. 5-6 times title holders, season holders, winners, versus Spizeboiz as we get into the first rollout, No Mercy.
Yeah, Smuggler going Valley, Aggressive Soldiers landing on the train. Ego gets the first kill though, and it's Yertle of all people. That's not how rollouts should go. Medics should be dying last while running away, not first while running into scouts. But Smuggler, only one left alive, wants some punishment, takes down Bulk, which is actually going to be relevant. I feel like it gives them a bit more game at last. Now that, I mean, I am going to cap second, but they probably don't want to just muscle straight in onto the next point here, which will give Zach time to build up his gun at last. They won't have Uber in time, and they know it, so they just need to be focusing on overhealing as more so than grinding. Oh, they're holding up a lobby. Not actually the worst idea, just maybe they're going to get a free kill, but as soon as they see Yuki there on the balcony, there's no way they can do anything. And I just want to point out as well, Bonobo, despite basically a team wipe, still walked up the spire there. Just something medics should always be doing that by default. Really good to see.
And pretty much just been watching the sheep cam for a second. Even they got killed by the sentry. Poirier comes in from behind, puts a bit of spam damage in there, trying to find view on someone, and this sentry has actually been holding them back for a little bit. Is down now though, and check it out, Cola Cherry all over the point. It's going to be
them crap Yuki carried that last push.
Oh, dude.
I don't have the number, but like, he did a absurd amount of damage, got the sentry single-handedly in front of a demo man, and then just bullied the demo man despite having full ammo advantage against him. Really nicely played by Yuki. Of course his team does come in and support, get the cap, and we're on to the next round.
Indeed we are, and Blackzilla elected to go to Belk. And he actually managed to get a huge amount of damage. See the medic come up out here with a soldier, and now another soldier going to jump on that. Yuki going to clean that up with help from Bulk and Eco respectively.
Yeah, another really big rollout from Yuki. He was the one I was watching there. Not to say the rest of his team didn't do a good job as well. Eco with a really important 2-kill mob there. But if you can do that much damage on a rollout as primary soldier, you're doing something right after molesting Mantastic and then cutting off the demo medic with the help of scout support. So, convincing win by IM, and they're going to move straight on again. So, man, I was actually expecting the Spizeboiz to have some better game on this map, but it seems like that's not going to be the case. I'm not sure what's going to change. Those two roll, it hasn't looked even remotely close thus far.
No, not at all.
And I don't think it's just experience. I mean, let's not forget, these guys from Spizeboiz have been playing this game a bucket long as well. Not necessarily as a team though. But to be fair, IM have had roster changes as well, so there's that. But just the DM and the coordination and the aggression on the rollouts, it's not close as Spaceman gets a Poirier before they push, but they're going to go in anyway. Yertle's on 90%. He might be able to get his Uber up if he can reconnect, but he's only on 9 HP, taken down by Yuki. And with no stickies really on the point either, they're kind of sporadic. Anyone can probably breathe on this. But it's just scouts and the gun's still up. Yeah, Bonobo, Bulk rather, really should have killed the gun. Really not much said. And by leaving that gun alive, the scouts actually did a really good job, Eco and Sheep. Just they knew where they could stand without getting shot by the gun, but there just wasn't enough room to get the key kills.
I'm pretty sure it's the first time I've seen that gun outside of, like, in a division above Division 3, to be honest. They usually either just have it forward to buy them a few seconds, or they have it down on the bottom left.
That is the correct spot, guys. Like, anywhere else is not as good. And it's good there because it will be impactful in the Uber push, and you can't spam it. It's completely unspammable. That's the whole point. Like, look where that pole is from under.
Yeah, we got a view on Bulk right now.
In fact, the other gun that
used to be good was
the other gun that's almost at Yuki isn't in fact going to shoot the wall. So I say it's unspammable, but he still finds a way. The other gun spot that used to be seen a lot but went way out of popularity is literally behind the point, and I still feel like it's a really good gun spot. Just the challenge is, do you have time to build a gun down there without getting caught out?
Absolutely. At the very least, if a scout runs through, they take enough damage and one rocket will definitely...
Oh, they get mauled. They get
Jesus.
massacred. Alright, so All of the Spizeboiz successfully holding this. Sticky's still on the point, but there's no high ground, and the bomb in from Yuki with the help of Eco is going to finish this. And Blackzilla could have capped or could have got himself a Pain Train kill, and I think we knew which one he wanted more.
Yep, shout out to Bulk, we know that's how you do it. Right, I'm going to watch Spaceman on this rollout. Yeah, no, speed's just not up there with Bulk, although Bulk obviously elected to go Bulk last time. It looks like Spaceman's going Bulk this time. Look, Bulk out in the middle of the point, just decorating it with lovely little stickies. And they're caught over in Valley. Scout's going to get here, get aggressive on them as another soldier jumps in, but the soldier gets shut down. Scout here as well. Bulk. Fuck, a big pipe to finish up Zach there. Scout forward on the soldier, doesn't even need help. All over
Yeah,
it.
I was watching that from the perspective of Yodel, and the soldiers for Spizeboiz were actually slow. And it shouldn't make a huge difference, but it really was affecting their ability to do anything in the valley. Yodel was trying to get beaten up against the wall by rocket jumping soldiers while his soldiers were still standing in his own valley.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just really couldn't win the rollout after actually that slightly delayed rollout by Mantastic. It really did impact what they were doing fairly critically.
Because I had wondered if it was on purpose, judging by how slowly they came out and walked through Valley. But
the secondary buff botched one of his rocket jumps, and Yodel had to turn and slow down the heel rotation. And neither soldier arrived at mid on 300. That was to around 250, but it's not perfect.
So this is a really early pop by IM because they lost the Poirier but got the sentry gun. They came in through the left, and now the counter pops. They're probably going to lose Yuki here. I can't imagine he's going to be able to get out of there.
I don't like how many players are on the floor here for Spizeboiz. They're really vulnerable to a re-entry top.
Well.
Only Spaceman is covering it, and he's doing a good job. I mean, Demoman's a really good class. Surprise, surprise. Spizeboiz are already out on this point. ×4, ×6 cap. They just need their medic to get out here and start fighting with. I feel like they didn't leave anyone at last. Maybe they left a soldier.
Oh, they're going to clean a Poirier, surely.
Execution.
Wow! Poirier, how are you alive, bro? Look, he's even
16
going to get the
health.
soldier. He's even going to get Eps as Eps tries to get away around corner round towards reset. That's ridiculous.
IM have no business still being in here. They have a sniper,
Yeah,
so
have
no
no business
scouts,
in
and they're
shields.
really low health. Unfortunately, Spizeboiz don't know they're that low, and so that they have to do what seems logical to them, and that's retreat. In fact, getting punished as they retreat as well.
Destroyed.
Oh man, they
Saw
lost
that
their
one happening in
medic.
slow motion, didn't we? Jesus. And now Sheep's on sniper.
Who's that capping there? Eco showing off his prowess with the Boston Basher jumping up onto the spire.
Just a quick body shot. We'll clean up that Eps guy. Sheep. Oh no. Smorgat from behind does clean Sheep. Not going to matter though. They're all over the point. Smorgat, however, jumping down all over, and as they lose height advantage, they might actually be able to clean it up. No. Oh god.
Oh, you had to see it to be there.
Is that going to make it into a GTV Moments of Mediocrity?
From Bonobo? Yeah. Turns out running your Ubersaur at your opponent medic who is trapped and then getting Maleed to death isn't
What?
A+ strategy. But it didn't matter. I think he knew they had a bit of a license here
Yep.
to goof off. And the half does go to IM. 3-0, looking pretty strong.
Do we even want to look at the damage stats? I feel as though that's just going to...
We can have a little squid. I feel like it's going to say Yuki. Damn it. No, in fact, Yuki... Holy crap. 4,680 damage from Yuki, followed by Spaceman on 2,300. Yeah, okay. When I
Really?
said Yuki was carrying, I wasn't kidding. He is monstering. 16.3 is his KD. The next best is 5.5 or like 8.4 from Sheep. This is a one-sided game. And
For those with short memories, that is the same amount of damage as the start demo on the last map in 6 rounds.
And he has less heals than Bulk as well, including grinding.
God. Oscillation level next.
If you want to know what to do on your rollouts as primary soldier because the other team is mauling you, just copy him here. Delayed scout rollout to get the buff. Intentional strategy by IM.
Whoa! She just shut down Mantastic. They did get Bulk, but Zach got harmed real quick in that as well.
I feel like that's the difference. It's like, because Mantastic is going in solo and trying to do his magic, while Epps is trying to deal with defenders, which is, to be fair, what we do in VR. But IM are just, they're doing it more coordinated. Aporia is committing less and Yuki is committing more, so the two soldiers can kind of play off each other when the opportunity presents. Granted, they're not explicitly trying to copy each other, it's not like a two-soldier bomb. They're just more aggressive in the way they defend, and it's working out really well as they move straight up into upper lobby. 100% Uber advantage once again. Aporia is a little low, needs to grab a pack before they push, but other than that, they're rearing to go.
Pyro is probably the only change here, really.
I like the Pyro. It basically says if you want to come up through this door, you are going to have to bring a scout, or it just won't work.
Well, okay, so with Bulk and Yuki, they got that sentry gun so quick, and of course, as you said, he was there as well, so Zach did go down, and the stickies have been moved, scouts on it, so quick.
Yeah, not a lot to say here. One team is just out DMing and out stratting the other team. It's pretty brutal.
I mean, Bulk is even having one of his non-perfect rollout nights, and he's just destroying them at mid.
Yeah, Yuki and Sheep did the most damage on that entire round, followed by Eco. Aporia with the first kill on Spaceman. Oh, Mantastic gets Bonobo, so finally the Mantastic bomb does something after four grossly failed attempts, one success. This is the entry IM need. Where is the medic? Right, getting chased down by Aporia. Poor Yertle. And, God, I was just looking at the soldiers, assuming the medic would be around or maybe retreating, but I guess
Sheep's gone forward to last. He's in the Sheep spot.
They're 4-0 up and they're getting greedy. Sheep shouldn't be there.
What, you think they're going to finish it off with a double Pyro? No one would do that.
It's logical to anticipate now that they've delayed enough an upper lobby hold. So he might be able to find a free medic. He just needs to be patient. In fact, he's been too patient. They're already out there on the balcony fighting Spire. He might get the medic here. In fact, they will, him and Eco, so it's going to turn out okay. But this is a fight that shouldn't have happened. This Spire shouldn't have been contested, period. Epps will get Bonobo, so it's just super low messy, but only Spaceman left alive, and the pistol just too strong. Having two scouts left alive when there's only like 3-ish players left on each team is just something you can't deal with.
I actually just left the camera on Sheep during At No Mercy because I sensed it, and y'all just got a sneak peek of Sheep's new frag vid, or at least 10 seconds of it.
That's it. Come in late and mop to your heart's content.
He just, the medic saw him, and the medic was like, I'm gonna jump at the Spire! He's back in his favourite spot, let's go and find him. Oh, he's been spotted!
Equal Ubers here, so Yertle should be okay for this setup defense. I think this might be the first time we've actually seen like a... Oh no, rather I take it back, the second Uber versus Uber last defense, but be an all too familiar spot for Spizeboiz, and I think they'd be really feeling the strain right now. I'd like to see them take a big risk. In fact, that's what they're doing. Mantastic just gonna wander out bottom and find Aporia, get away with 3 HP.
Bulk really pushing down bottom.
Yeah, they really should have actually, as much as I hate to say it, like, that would have been a good time to push there. There was a tiny window of Uber advantage. Pretty small though. But even with equal Ubers, I would have probably just pushed in there and tried something. I think if you want to be Spizeboiz here, I'm not sure how they can get their wet self back into this game now, but it's going to take some pretty big players, and just sitting on last mightn't be enough. Which is what Epps is starting to feel. He's looking to, he's trying to be aggressive in the way they defend, maybe catch out like a free player there once they spam the sentry.
Well, they get the sentry and not going to lose anyone.
Yeah, the gun needs to be a little bit more to the left so that if it hits that back pole, it doesn't take splash.
Yeah. He's actually still on Engineer, going to get up a level 1.
Which is fine, just so long as he doesn't die while he is hitting his gun, like last push, it's pretty easy to sub back to scouts, it'll be effective for the last hold. They've got Sheep and Eco out of this as well. Yeah, but they lost their demo, it's not a good trade.
They had only lost the Soldier, but...
Soldier in, nice Aporia. GG.
indeed, GG. Yodel, how we do this. Yeah. So that is the GGs right there, people. I'm gonna try and catch an aftermatch interview, but that was. I mean, this was the IM show, but Spizeboiz really turned it up early on in Snakewater, and it was really good to see how far they've come as a team this season.
Do we want to do an aftermatch interview, or do we want to see if we can catch another game? Because Beak, the Div 2 game, is still in map 1.
Is it?
But are you wiped? Yep, it's
No,
still on
I
the
can
first
keep
map.
going. I can keep going.
Alright, let's soldier through.
Oh,
I will get
God.
the deed.
So this is my third game. So this is going to be our third game tonight. For those who aren't aware, there was a cool trick you could do, and I managed to score 41 free Red Bull with my gas this week. I'm hammering through that right now. But yeah, so I'm going to split it up for the YouTube VODs as per usual, people. So this is GTV, this is the Premier Division semi-final Team Immunity. This is Team Spiceboiz. Spiceboiz unfortunately out, but really coming a long way this season. Really tight stuff. Be great to see what happens with them in the future. I don't know if they're going to stick around. It's half the reason I wanted an interview, but there is games to cast tonight. The Mercy will be sending me those dates in just a sec. So we are going to wrap it up. If you're watching this on YouTube, look in the description below. You'll be able to find a link. Same if you're on the stream and you've missed any of the games tonight. Go and have a look at our YouTube. It's Griever TV. All of our stuff is Griever TV. Steam Community. If you catch that, you will... Oh, it looks like everyone's left the server. If you look at our Steam Community, you will get announcements when we go live. But I'm going to hit those deets, and we're going to head on over to the Div 2 game. Hold fire, folks.